Hello Pack, it's me Cesar, but today you're hearing from my friend Fortunate. We're talking about something very important, your dog's health. Is your dog acting different lately? Maybe sleeping more than usual, not interested in that favorite squeaky toy, or perhaps they've turned their nose up at dinner, which they never do. These subtle shifts, these quiet messages could be the early whispers that your dog isn't feeling their best. Knowing what to look for, understanding their body language when they're unwell is crucial. It can help you take calm, assertive action before a small issue becomes a big problem. Remember, you are your dog's pack leader, and their well-being depends on your observation and understanding. In this video, we're going to go deep. We'll explore the most common symptoms of illness in dogs. These are the signals your dog uses to tell you something is wrong, because they can't use words like we do. We'll break down what these signs mean, from a change in appetite to a subtle cough. And most importantly, what you, as the responsible and loving pack leader, should do when you notice them. It's not about panicking, it's about being informed, being aware, and being prepared to give your dog the best possible care. We want to empower you with knowledge so you can act swiftly and confidently. Our dogs rely on us for everything, and that includes noticing when they're not themselves. They give us so much unconditional love and loyalty. It's our duty to reciprocate by being attentive to their needs, especially their health. So let's learn together how to better read these signs, how to strengthen that incredible bond you share, and how to ensure your furry companion stays happy, healthy, and a vibrant member of your family pack for years to come. Pay close attention because this information can make all the difference. A dog that usually cleans their bowl with enthusiasm, suddenly showing no interest in food? Tish! This is a big red flag. Food is a primary motivator for dogs, a fundamental part of their natural instinct and daily rhythm. So, if your dog skips more than one meal, especially if they are typically a good eater, it's time to pay very close attention. This isn't just pickiness. It could be their body telling you something is seriously off. It might be a sign of dental pain making it hard to chew, an upset stomach, or even something more systemic affecting their overall well-being. Don't just assume they'll eat later. Observe them, look for other signs, and consider what might have changed in their environment or routine. This is your first clue to investigate further. Remember, in a pack, an animal that doesn't eat is often an animal that is weak or unwell. Your dog is communicating this to you in the clearest way they know how. It's not a time for frustration, but for calm observation and assessment. Is there nausea? Are they drinking water? Any other changes in behavior? This loss of appetite could be linked to a wide array of issues, from minor infections to more significant internal problems. The key is to recognize this change from their baseline behavior. A healthy, balanced dog has a healthy appetite. When that changes, it's your cue as the pack leader to step in and figure out why, ensuring their needs are met with understanding and prompt care. Dogs are naturally energetic creatures. Think about it. They love to play, to explore, to greet you with enthusiasm at the door. Their world revolves around activity and engagement, so when your usually bouncy, playful pup suddenly seems tired all the time, weak, or completely uninterested in their favorite games or walks, it's a significant shift. This isn't just a lazy day if it persists. Lethargy, this profound lack of energy, is one of the most common signs that your dog might be sick. Their body could be fighting off an infection, or they might be experiencing pain or discomfort that drains their vitality. It's a clear signal that their internal balance is disrupted. This isn't about a dog needing more exercise to snap out of it. No, this is different. This is when their inherent spark, their zest for life, seems to have dimmed. You know your dog's normal energy levels better than anyone. If they're reluctant to move, sleeping excessively, or just seem off, it's crucial to take this seriously. This could be an early indicator of many conditions, from viral infections to more chronic illnesses like heart problems or even depression if their needs aren't being met. Observe the duration and severity of this lethargy. Is it sudden? Is it accompanied by other symptoms? Your calm, assertive investigation here is key to getting them the help they might need. All right, let's talk about something no one enjoys, but it's important: vomiting or diarrhea. Now, a single episode of vomiting might not be a cause for immediate alarm. Maybe your dog ate something too fast or nibbled on some grass that didn't agree with them. It happens. However, when vomiting becomes frequent, or if you see persistent diarrhea, especially if it's bloody or very watery, then teesh! This is a serious warning sign. This isn't just a minor upset anymore. It could indicate parasites like worms, a bacterial or viral infection, pancreatitis, or even that your dog has ingested something toxic. Their digestive system is clearly in distress and it needs attention. Continuous vomiting or diarrhea can quickly lead to dehydration and loss of essential nutrients, which can make your dog feel even worse and weaken their system significantly. Pay attention to the frequency, the consistency, and if there are any other accompanying symptoms like lethargy or loss of appetite. Often these things go hand in hand. Don't just wait it out indefinitely hoping it will pass. If it's more than a one-off incident, or if your dog seems particularly distressed, a visit to the vet is crucial to find out the underlying cause. They can help rehydrate your dog and provide the necessary treatment to settle their system and address the root problem before it escalates. Chapter 4. Sounds of sickness, coughing, sneezing, and breathing problems. Listen to your dog, not just with your ears, but with your full attention. A persistent cough, frequent sneezing, or any noticeable difficulty in breathing are serious indicators that something is wrong with their respiratory system. An occasional sneeze from dust is normal, but if it's constant or if they're producing discharge, that's different. A cough that sounds harsh, like a honk, could be kennel cough, which is highly contagious, but coughing can also be a sign of more severe conditions like bronchitis, pneumonia, allergies, or even heart problems, especially in older dogs. Any wheezing or labored breathing demands immediate attention. A dog struggling to get enough air is a dog in distress, and this is an emergency. Their ability to breathe easily is fundamental to their life and well-being. Don't dismiss a persistent cough as just a cough. Observe the nature of the cough. Is it dry or productive? Does it happen more at night or after exercise? Are their gums a normal pink color, or do they look pale or bluish? These details can be very helpful for your veterinarian. Proper breathing is essential for oxygenating their body and maintaining energy. Any compromise here can have a cascading effect on their overall health, so swift action is vital. Chapter 5. Potty problems. Changes in urination or bowel habits. Your dog's bathroom habits are a window into their internal health. You know their routine, how often they need to go, what their eliminations normally look like, so any significant change here is a signal you shouldn't ignore. If your dog is suddenly straining to urinate, only passing small amounts, or asking to go out much more frequently, this could point to a urinary tract infection, UTI, bladder stones, or even kidney issues. Pain during urination is a definite red flag. Conversely, if your dog isn't urinating at all, that's an emergency situation that requires immediate veterinary care, as it could indicate a blockage. The same goes for bowel habits. Constipation where your dog is straining to defecate or not going at all can cause significant discomfort and might indicate dehydration, a dietary issue, or an obstruction. On the other hand, persistent diarrhea, as we've discussed, is also a major concern. Look for changes in color, consistency, or the presence of blood or mucus in their stool. These are all important clues. Maintaining regular, healthy elimination is vital for your dog's comfort and for removing toxins from their body. Any disruption to this natural process warrants a closer look and potentially a discussion with your vet to ensure everything is functioning as it should. Sometimes the signs of illness are written right on your dog's face or skin. Red, bloodshot eyes, or eyes with unusual discharge, whether it's watery, yellow, or green, can indicate an infection like conjunctivitis, an injury to the eye, allergies, or even a condition called dry eye. Similarly, if your dog has persistent nasal discharge, especially if it's thick or colored, it could be more than just a simple cold. It might be an upper respiratory infection or a sign of dental problems affecting the nasal passages. These are direct communications from their body that something is irritating or infecting these sensitive areas. And then there's the itching. Oh, the constant scratching, licking, or chewing at their skin. While an occasional scratch is normal, relentless itching is a sign of profound discomfort. This could be due to fleas, mites, or other parasites, but it's also very commonly caused by allergies, either to something in their food or their environment. Skin infections, often secondary to the scratching, can also develop. Look for redness, rashes, hair loss, or hot spots. These external symptoms are often a reflection of an internal imbalance or an external irritant that needs to be identified and managed to restore your dog's comfort and peace. The number on the scale, or even just how your dog feels when you pet them, can tell you a lot. Sudden, unexplained weight loss is a very serious concern. If your dog is eating normally, or even more than usual, but is still losing weight, this often points to an underlying medical condition. It could be related to issues with nutrient absorption, parasites, diabetes, hypothyroidism, or even more severe illnesses like cancer. Their body isn't processing or retaining energy and nutrients correctly, and this needs to be investigated thoroughly by a veterinarian to find the cause. Don't just assume they're slimming down without understanding why. On the other flip of the coin, unexplained weight gain can also be a problem, especially if their diet or exercise routine hasn't changed significantly. This could be linked to hypothyroidism, where the thyroid gland isn't active enough, leading to a slower metabolism. It could also be a sign of Cushing's disease or fluid retention due to heart or kidney problems. Maintaining a healthy, stable weight is crucial for your dog's joint health, organ function, and overall longevity. Any drastic shift up or down without a clear reason is your dog's body signaling that its internal balance is off and needs your calm, assertive attention to uncover the reason. That doggy breath we sometimes joke about? If it suddenly becomes overwhelmingly foul, it's often no laughing matter. Persistent, unusually bad breath or halitosis is frequently a sign of dental disease. This is incredibly common in dogs and can range from tartar buildup and gingivitis, inflamed gums, to more severe periodontal disease, which can cause pain, tooth loss, and even allow bacteria to enter the bloodstream, potentially affecting organs like the heart, liver, and kidneys. So that bad smell can be a warning of problems brewing deep within the mouth. Excessive drooling, especially if it's sudden and not typical for your dog, some breeds naturally drool more than others, can also be a sign of trouble. It might indicate nausea, a dental issue like a painful tooth or something lodged in their mouth, or even exposure to a toxin. Sometimes it can be a sign of heat stroke or anxiety, but if it's persistent and coupled with other symptoms or bad breath, the mouth is often the culprit. Good oral hygiene is just as important for dogs as it is for us. Don't ignore these signs. A healthy mouth contributes significantly to a healthy dog, allowing them to eat comfortably and preventing more serious systemic infections. Our dogs can't sit us down and say, "Hey, I'm not feeling so good today." They can't use words to explain their aches, pains, or discomfort. So it's entirely up to us as their dedicated pack leaders and companions to be their voice, to notice when something's wrong. It's about that deep connection, that unspoken understanding you share. You see them every day, you know their quirks, their energy, their routines. Trust your instincts. If you feel something is off, you are probably right. Your observation is their first line of defense. By learning to spot these early signs of illness, the subtle shifts in behavior, appetite, or energy, and by acting quickly and calmly, you are giving your furry friend the absolute best chance to heal fast and stay healthy. Early intervention can often mean less invasive treatments, a quicker recovery, and a much better outcome. It's not about being fearful, but about being responsible and proactive. This knowledge empowers you to provide the highest level of care, strengthening that incredible bond of trust and love you share with your dog. Thank you for joining us today. We hope this information helps you feel more confident in understanding your dog's health. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Share it with other dog lovers in your pack and subscribe for more dog care tips from Fortunate. And most importantly, go give your pup an extra cuddle today, a calm, affectionate touch. They deserve it. And that connection is what it's all about. Stay calm and lead your pack well.